All right. Hey, Johnny.
Hey, Vin.
So, since you already know the basics of saxophone, this lesson is going to be more about one, getting a richer and finer tone quality. Two, being able to tune, not just moving your mouthpiece, but stuff you can do with your mouth so you can stay in tune while also achieving good tone. And three, just basic facility and stuff like that. So right now, can I actually have you take off the neck?
Yeah.
Okay, we're just gonna work on, just let your saxophone hang loose. We're just gonna work on some sound quality with just the neck and the mouthpiece. So, I want you to put it up to your mouth and do like a long tone. Long tones are great, by the way. Just helping the airflow, warming up, and also helping to achieve a good sound quality. So. Alright, you see how you're using tons of air, and you also, I liked how you adjusted your pitch to mine, and you tried to keep it so that the volume and the tone was constant all the way through. So let's try that again. One more time. Ready? Yeah, I think you can actually lower your ligature a little. I think you'll be able to get much more vibrant sound that way, because the ligature, if it's lower, it'll let the reed move a little bit more. See how mine's all the way right below that line, and it's letting all of this reed vibrate. Now you may think that like most of it's gonna stay put, but being able to move just a little bit will help everything else.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. All right, try now. Ready? Yeah, make sure you don't push that down. Okay. Now since you have you've warmed up and your air is moving, why don't you stick that back in there? I don't remember exactly which note that the neck plays, but it's gonna be an F. F. So concert A flat, but F for us. So let's try that. The lower octave. Nice. Here, keep on going. How about we, do you hear how you cracked the beginning of the note? Try. Yeah, no, feel where the note is and have your air ready to go. Something that I do sometimes is I have my air almost like it's getting ready to go in a race, and right when your tongue leaves the reed, the air starts, so there's no delay, and so. Can you try that? Oh. You're getting there. Try it again. Drop your jaw a little bit. That'll help it so that it doesn't go to the higher octave. Don't be afraid to use more air. Maybe here, let me see your reed placement. That seems good. Okay. If it's too far down or too far up, it might make it a little bit harder to articulate. Oh yeah, articulation. When you articulate, where's your tongue? On the reed? Where's your tongue hitting?
On the reed, probably like around there.
Right around there. Okay. Maybe that's a little bit heavy, but if you try the tip of the reed, that might be that might help. So just try, put it in your mouth and actually put the tip of your tongue on this part where you can feel it.
Mm-hmm.
You feel it?
Yeah.
Now try. Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure your air doesn't die down when you're doing this. Okay, now let's go to a G major scale. So how about you just play a G major scale for me?
C.
Yeah, C. Alright, okay. Make sure once again when you start that you try and start it right away. There you go. Now, can I get a slur, the whole thing slurred? So.
So no tonguing?
No tonguing. Just at the beginning. Articulate the beginning and then nothing else. I think you can have a better articulation for that.
All right.
I believe in you, Johnny. Ba. Yeah, you had a really good latter half of the scale, but the former half, right from the G to the A, it sort of you started the articulation, but when you went to the A, it sort of died out, and then you had to re-articulate. If you just use tons of air and make sure your air doesn't change depending on what note you're playing, I think that'll help a lot. So, you're good. One of the keys got stuck. Oops. All right, let's try that again. Can you try that? Oh. Ooh. All right. I think let's try just the latter half, the D. So, how about go like this? Do you feel like you're running out of air?
Yeah, I was about to run out of air, yeah.
Okay. Let's do that again. Try to make sure you take a big, deeper breath right before. Ready? Now, let's do the whole scale. We're also going to go down from G. Nice, okay. Now, what do you think the difference is between the sound that you're making and my sound?
Like just
like tone quality. I think right now yours might be a little too
airy,
blasty, I think.
blasty.
I think if you round it out just a little bit, rounding out your embouchure more like a rubber band around the mouthpiece, and also opening it up inside. Opening up right here. I don't know why. Use air. Make sure you keep on using air. Are you really concentrating on your mouth being like a rubber band? I feel like that made a big difference in your sound. So how about try the whole G major scale again, but focusing on that the rubber band, and also make sure you're using tons of air all the time. Wow! Do you hear the difference in the top range? It used to be, and you hear that?
Yeah, I heard.
Try it again. There you go. All right. Let's work now. Let's focus more on the tuning aspect, because no matter who you are, you're gonna have to be able to tune. So, I'm gonna play the high G. Actually, no, I'll play the low G, and I'll go through a tuning sequence with you, okay?
Okay.
So, memorize the notes you're going to play. Ready? You're going to play G, up G, the high G.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to play C. And then you're going to play D. B flat. Yeah, B flat. B natural, then back down on G. Okay? So once again.
What's the second note?
G, C, G, C, D, E flat, B, G. In relation to what I'm going to be playing, I'll be playing G. So it'll be an octave, right? And then what's the next one when you're playing C?
When I play C?
Yeah.
What do I say?
What would that be? The interval between me and you.
Oh, you're just going to stay on G the whole time?
Yeah, I'll stay on G the whole time.
G to C is fourth, sorry.
Fourth, yeah, there you go. So it'll be a perfect fourth, you have to tune that.
Okay.
And then you'll go up to a D, that's a perfect fifth.
Yeah.
And then B flat, what would that be?
B flat,
G,
minor third?
Yeah. And then major third is in
third.
B, and then you go down to unison.
Okay.
So each one is a depthful in its own, and you have to listen, and you have to wait until like everything sort of settles down.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna start, and then you come in when you want to. Do you remember one note that stuck out?
B flat.
B flat, and what stuck out about it? Not just being out of tune, but something else.
I don't know, my tone on B flat was not that good.
Yeah. B flat is usually just from you can hear from A to B flat. I'm only lifting in one key, but the tone. Just a little bit, but that the reason why it's not as much is because I know that B flat is usually, one of those notes that sticks out. So one way you can solve that is by really focusing just on that note, like more than the other notes, to round out and drop your jaw, and maybe use a little less air. I usually try not to do that, but using a little less air might help getting away from the honky side. So here, try that. Just go from D to B flat, and then B natural again. I'll be on G. Now let's try and tune the upper octave. We're not going to do the same tuning sequence anymore.
Okay.
I'm going to go. I'm going to go all the way, starting up. This time I'm starting on B flat, F major. Starting on F, high F. I'm going to go F, G, A, B flat, C. I'll cue you when to move. I want you to play the same notes, and I want you to make sure that each note you're in tune with me. Okay, ready? Let's try this. You feel that you can hear those things and you're adjusting based on that?
Yeah.
What do you think about the improvement of your tone?
Yeah, I just gotta keep that
rubber band?
Yeah.
Alright.
Because most of the time I just like pop it on there, you know. And
Alright.
There's like air escaping all the time.
Yeah. So just work on the rubber band and, you know, articulation. That was a big thing that we touched on as well. So those are coming along good. So
cool. Thank you.
Cool.